They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Groupers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tap.
Oh, a lot of space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show him really quickly and make it easy on him. Good job by the defense, staying patient, defending all the options, stringing it out, making a nice play.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. Runs through the tackle. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. It's back. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires left. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Finds a little space. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the red area, it's Lyle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, They got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The groupers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see.
Throws toward the end zone. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. He's got him this time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Got the first down. Looking for more. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Groupers have their offense in high gear. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll keep it headed left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
The play action fake. Floating away. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Sweet cut there. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
Turning on the Jets. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. On the option. Kent, wide open spaces. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. He now has 84 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Goes to the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than attacking. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The throw. This time he's got his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants,
he got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He unleashes a long one. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if...
Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Beck. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so...
It's a running room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on. Right now, it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Here comes the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. In time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Oh, they're after him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He's got him.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets away from one, finds room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. This one's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man.
Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
An explosive play. game as he's got the first down. On the double. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make...
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Sends it back in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 3rd and long. On the option. Now the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
3rd down. Offense trying to go.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Beck. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Canes are marching down the field. Power football with the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Give to the running back.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Canes. And they gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Going with the counter play here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've a chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Wicks. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Hobbs. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on third down. Try and play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today, man.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability...